Well, nice to meet you all. We're here just asking people their thoughts on inflation. How has it affected you personally?
Two biggest places is gas and the grocery stores, convenience stores. I mean, everything is just, some of it's doubled. I mean, you can't even hardly buy beef anymore. It's just sky high. I mean, you used to buy a steak for $6, $7. Now they're $12 and $15 for just one steak in the grocery store, you know?
Yeah, I mean, just like every other state, I'm sure that it's much more expensive to live there. We find ourselves not traveling as much. I mean, this is the first trip we've taken on an airplane since the pandemic, but it was expensive.
Yeah.
It was expensive to come, but we said, well, we got to get going again and just do it.
I see other people. My mom just barely gets by. She lives on a pension, and the way the gas is and groceries is out of hand. I mean, my mom barely gets by. And me and my brothers wasn't sticking money in her pocket left and right, you know. She wouldn't be able to get by.
Do you think that inflation will continue to rise? Do you think that there'll be an issue in the years to come?
I think we can expect inflation to run wild for a while.
I totally agree, and I even saw over Labor Day a lot of people are doing their shopping now because they expect prices to just keep going up for Christmas time and even Black Friday. Like, there might be sales, but overall prices are just going to keep going up.
Do you think that inflation will continue to affect us moving forward for the next few years?
Absolutely.
I think it will.
Now, this is a political statement. Unless we all vote in November and get some sanity back to our country, I'm afraid we're in big trouble.
The Inflation Reduction Act, you think that's actually going to help us? What do you think about that?
No, it is not going to help us. None at all. It hadn't helped us. They keep saying they're going to help middle people. I hadn't seen it yet at all. Nothing.
Do you have any thoughts on the Inflation Reduction Act?
It was a misnomer to begin with. It's not going
It has
to,
nothing to do with inflation.
yeah, except for maybe put it up more because
Yeah.
they've just dumped another $1 trillion into who knows what. It's just the wrong way to go.
Yeah,
We wrote our congressperson and both our senators don't vote for it, but of course Colorado has turned from a purple state to a blue state, so they voted for something that's not going to help us, in our opinion. Yeah.
It's terrible. I mean, it's just terrible for everybody. I mean, it's just not, things ain't just going real good in America right now.